Casinos, they sparkle and shimmer. Giant palaces devoted to the game. Walk in and you're hit with a sensory overload. The flashing lights are hypnotic. The sounds of slot machines blend into a siren song. It's a symphony of chance, a place where dreams are won and lost. But beneath the dazzling exterior lies a darker truth. Casinos are meticulously designed to entice, ensnare, and ultimately, exploit. Think about the brochures, rows of smiling faces, cocktails in hand, celebrating a jackpot. It's seductive, the allure of easy money, the thrill of the unknown. Casinos are selling you a fantasy, a chance to rewrite your story, and for a moment you can almost believe it. But here's the thing, casinos are businesses built on math, always in their favor. Casinos thrive on a simple principle: hope. The hope of a big win, the hope of escaping the daily grind. They offer a chance to step into a world of pure escapism, a world where anything feels possible, and for some that's a powerful drug. They dangle the promise of wealth and luxury. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a casino commercial featuring a middle-aged guy losing his savings? They don't show you that side. They don't want you to think about the consequences. They just want you to focus on the fantasy. Casinos are masters of illusion, creating a carefully crafted reality designed to suspend your disbelief. Time seems to vanish. Worries fade into the background. Step inside a casino, and you're immediately transported to a world of manufactured extravagance. Everything is bigger, brighter, louder. The architecture is designed to disorient you. No windows, no clocks, you lose track of time, of the outside world. It's all intentional. Think about the layout. Casinos are labyrinths, carefully designed to keep you inside, to keep you playing. You wander from slot machines to poker tables, blackjack to roulette, and the exits are never easy to find. It's like being in a maze with a slot machine jackpot around every corner. And the air itself is different. It's pumped with pure oxygen, keeping you alert, awake, and ready to gamble. Subtle scents are released, designed to trigger feelings of excitement and euphoria. Even the carpets are strategically chosen. Casinos are known for their generosity. Free drinks flow freely for those who are playing. Waitresses in skimpy outfits offer cocktails, tempting you to stay hydrated, to stay in the game. But remember, there's no such thing as a free lunch, and there's definitely no such thing as a free drink in a casino. The alcohol is just another tool in their arsenal. It lowers your inhibitions, impairs your judgment, and makes you more likely to take risks you wouldn't normally take. Ever wonder why those drinks are so strong? It's all part of the plan, and it's not just drinks. Casinos offer a smorgasbord of distractions, all designed to keep you entertained and spending. Lavish buffets with all-you-can-eat temptations, celebrity chef restaurants, world-class entertainment. They want you to feel like a high roller, even if you're betting pennies. The absence of windows and clocks isn't an oversight. It's a deliberate tactic to distort your perception of time. Time becomes meaningless in a casino. Hours melt away like minutes. You lose track of the outside world, of your responsibilities. All that matters is the game in front of you. And then there's the music, upbeat, catchy tunes playing on a loop. It's not just background noise, it's scientifically engineered to keep you energized, to keep you engaged. The rhythm of the music can even influence how fast you play, how much you're willing to bet. Think about the lighting. It's strategically placed to highlight the winning machines, to create an illusion of constant jackpots. Now let's talk about the real game. Not the one you think you're playing, but the one the casino is playing on you. They call it the house edge. It's subtle. It's silent, but it's always there. Every game, every spin, every hand, the casino takes a cut. Think of it like a tax on every bet you make. You might win some, you might lose some, but in the long run, the house always takes its share. It's baked into the rules, the odds, the very fabric of the games. Imagine a coin toss. Heads, you win. Tails, the casino wins. Seems fair, right? 50-50. Casinos are built on a foundation of mathematics. Every game is carefully calibrated to ensure a predictable outcome, profit for the house. They use complex algorithms and statistical models to determine the odds, to stack the deck in their favor. Take roulette, for example. That spinning wheel, the bouncing ball, it seems so random. But the presence of the zero and double zero in American roulette skews the odds in the casino's favor. Even if you bet on a single number and win, the payout doesn't reflect the true probability. Some games like blackjack offer the illusion of skill. You can count cards, you can make strategic decisions. And while skill can slightly improve your odds, the house edge is always there, lurking in the background, waiting to tip the scales back in their favor. Even poker, a game where players compete against each other, isn't immune to the house's influence. The casino takes a rake, a percentage of each pot, regardless of who wins or loses. It's a constant reminder that no matter how good you are, the house always gets its cut. Casinos thrive on keeping you hooked. It's not enough for them to just take your money. They need you to keep chasing the dragon, to believe that the next bet, the next spin, will be the one that changes everything. And that's where the psychological warfare comes in. One of their most effective weapons, the near miss. Think about those slot machines. You line up 2 cherries, your heart leaps, but the third reel stops just short. Agony. Or how about roulette? You bet on black. The ball bounces around, lands on red, but just barely misses your lucky number. Frustrating, right? But here's the thing. Those near misses are often by design. The machines are programmed to create those moments of anticipation, those almost won scenarios. Ever notice how casinos use chips instead of cash? It's not just for convenience. It's another subtle but effective way to separate you from your money, to make it feel less real. Think about it. When you're holding a stack of colorful chips, it doesn't feel the same as watching dollar bills disappear. Those chips become abstract representations of value, easier to wager, easier to lose track of, and the denominations of the chips themselves are designed to encourage bigger bets. A $100 chip feels much less intimidating than a $100 bill. It's easier to toss a few chips into the pot when you're not constantly reminded of the actual dollar amount you're gambling with. Remember those missing windows and clocks? That's not an accident. Casinos want you to lose track of time, to forget about the outside world. They create a timeless bubble where the only thing that matters is the next bet, the next game. Think about it. Without windows, you can't see the sun setting, can't gauge the passage of time. And without clocks, you have no reference point for how long you've been gambling, how much money you've spent. This manipulation of time is crucial to the casino's business model. When you lose track of time, you lose track of your limits. The house always wins. That's not just a saying, it's a mathematical certainty. But behind those cold calculations are real stories. Human lives torn apart by the seductive trap of casino gambling. These aren't just cautionary tales. They're stark reminders of the devastating consequences that lie beneath the glitz and glamour. Take for instance the story of Scott Thomas, a successful businessman who lost everything, his savings, his home, his family, to a gambling addiction that spiraled out of control. What started as harmless entertainment, a way to unwind with friends, morphed into a compulsion that consumed his life. Scott's story isn't unique. Thousands of people fall victim to gambling addiction each year, their lives becoming entangled in a web of debt, deceit, and despair. The casino industry knows this, yet they continue to peddle their illusions of easy money, preying on the vulnerable, the desperate, and the unsuspecting. Casinos love to boast about their big winners, those lucky few who hit the jackpot and walk away with a life-changing sum. They parade them in front of cameras, shower them with champagne, and use their stories to fuel the dreams of countless others hoping to strike it rich. But what they don't tell you is that those big wins are the exception, not the rule. For every jackpot winner, there are thousands upon thousands of players who walk away empty-handed, their wallets lighter, their hopes dashed against the rocks of mathematical probability. The casino industry thrives on deception, using carefully curated statistics to mask the reality of their business model. They highlight the minuscule odds of winning big while downplaying the near certainty of losing over time. It's a carefully constructed illusion designed to keep you playing, to keep feeding the machine that profits from your losses. Beyond the individual, The impact of casino exploitation extends far and wide. When addiction takes root, it sends shockwaves through families, communities, and entire societies. The ripple effect is undeniable, leaving a trail of broken homes, financial ruin, and increased crime rates in its wake. Consider the strain on public resources. Increased gambling addiction leads to a surge in demand for addiction treatment centers, social services, and law enforcement. These burdens fall on taxpayers, diverting funds from education, healthcare, and other essential public programs. Moreover, the presence of casinos in communities often correlates with increased crime rates, particularly property crime and theft, as desperate individuals resort to illegal means to fuel their addiction or recoup their losses. This creates a climate of fear and distrust, eroding the social fabric that holds communities together. The allure of the casino is undeniable. The flashing lights, the clinking chips, the promise of instant riches. It's a potent cocktail designed to intoxicate and ensnare. But beneath the veneer of glamour lies a calculated system designed to exploit your vulnerabilities and separate you from your hard-earned money. Awareness is your first line of defense. Now that you're privy to the dark secrets, the psychological tricks, the mathematical certainty of the house edge, you're better equipped to resist the siren song of the casino. Knowledge is power, and in this case, it could be the power to save yourself from financial ruin and heartache. Before you step foot on that plush carpet, arm yourself with a game plan. Set a budget, a hard limit on how much you're willing to lose, and stick to it. Consider it the cost of entertainment, like a movie ticket that might not have a happy ending. And remember, those free drinks, they come with a hidden price tag, impaired judgment, and a higher likelihood of making reckless bets. Pace yourself, drink plenty of water, and stay clear-headed enough to recognize when the odds are stacked against you. The very phrase responsible gambling might seem like an oxymoron, a contradiction in terms. After all, how can an activity designed to exploit your weaknesses ever be truly responsible? The answer, like most things in life, is nuanced and complex. Gambling, in its purest form, is a form of entertainment. It can be a social activity, a way to unwind with friends, to enjoy a night out, but like any form of entertainment, it's crucial to set boundaries, to recognize when it crosses the line from amusement to obsession. If you choose to gamble, do so with a clear head and a full understanding of the risks involved. Treat it like a night out at the movies, not a get-rich-quick scheme. Set a budget, stick to it, and walk away when the fun stops. And if you find yourself chasing losses, unable to control your impulses, it's crucial to seek help. Gambling addiction is a real and serious issue, but with the right support and resources, recovery is possible. Don't let shame or stigma prevent you from reaching out for help. The allure of the casino is powerful, but it's not insurmountable. The power to resist, to make informed choices, to protect yourself and your loved ones lies within you. Don't let the bright lights and empty promises blind you to the reality of casino exploitation. Remember, your time, your money, your life, they are all precious resources, not chips to be gambled away on a whim. Invest them wisely in experiences, relationships, and pursuits that bring genuine joy and fulfillment, not the fleeting thrill of a near miss or the crushing weight of mounting debt. The world is full of opportunities for adventure, for growth, for connection. Don't let the seductive trap of the casino dim your light or derail your dreams. Step outside the neon-lit labyrinth, breathe in the fresh air of possibility, and choose to write your own story, a story of agency, resilience, and triumph over the odds. Remember, the house always wins in the casino, but in the grand game of life, the only winner is the one who learns to play by their own rules, who chooses to bet on themselves and their dreams. The power to create a brighter future lies within you. Choose wisely.